Yo, what's up, guys? Nuclear here today, and I'm bringing you guys a new series. It's called Upcoming Game Reviews. Well, that's what the playlist is gonna be called, which I guess I'm gonna call the series that. And basically, the series is gonna be me reviewing games that are about to be released or gonna be released sometime during this year, or maybe whatever year it would probably be released. But today, I've got you guys a godlike game. Is basically a game where you play as God. You start from like you basically your own settlers. You get to choose wherever you want in like a random generated world, which is like a planet, and you start from like the Stone Age and you work your way up. Like so far, it goes up to the modern age, which I'm guessing this is what it is, or maybe futuristic. But and also they have these like alien sightings and all that. Like if you could see that there, and all this like crazy alien technology and all that. The game already seems crazy so far by looking at this, but let's dig in deeper to see what else it has in stock for us. So basically, this is was it the description of what the game's gonna be like, and also before I even continue, the link for their main website if you want to go support them by donating, you can here I'll show you guys the donations if you guys want to see that. Backers, no, not backers. Jesus, hold up. Already forgot where that was. Give me a second. It's well, basically. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh my god, I'm that stupid. Okay. Well, basically, you can get like the Spore Edition, which is just a normal full game. The Iguana Edition is the full game with beta access, so you'll be able to have it accessed in the beta. But this is the other one if you want to actually have it accessed right now. If you want to like actually play around and mess around it. So you get like the full alpha access, beta access, full game, and it keeps going on so forth. These are basically the same except you get like art books, wallpapers, and all this like special stuff. These are a bit more interesting, but they're limited edition and they cost a lot, like $200 or $250. But the thing is that if you buy these, it helps the game get a lot more like it's like developed more quicker and will be out in like stores and all that a lot more quicker. But the thing is that if you back it up on their site right here, you also get like the full game automatically. But so basically, the T-Rex edition, it gives you the same stuff as this, but you actually get to name a planet with the certificate, and you also get your name in credits, and also get famous buildings, which I'm guessing you can just build famous buildings or whatever that's famous now these days. And the Mammoth one seems like has like all the same stuff almost as this one. You get your name in the credits, and you also get the badges too to show that what you donated for, which is I think is pretty cool. But yeah, basically seems like you get the same, and you also get the name as citizen. So basically, you could just like name the citizen or wherever. Yeah, basically like caveman or wherever you want to be your name, so people could recognize you or something. Say if I donated for this, I would name him something like probably like say if it's like caveman like Ushaka or something. I don't know, something random. Or Mr. Harry, I don't know. It sounds like a Harry Potter name, but whatever. And here also shows some of the dynamic planets, which seems pretty interesting. Like this one, like I guess every planet has like a different kind of like atmosphere. Like this one kind of has like a crazy like green type. This I know the grid is not supposed to be the atmosphere unless it's supposed to be some alien technology force fielding the planet. Also, apparently there has events like that alien crash ship and all those aliens swarming around the planet. That's what it seems like. And here, let me read this real quick. I'm gonna read it to myself, but oh well. Every planet in the game that isn't like the parties for everything. Well, alright. So basically, you never know when it may develop homicidal tendencies to bombard your civilization with meteor strikes. So this is basically talking about like natural disasters or something like that, like like a meteor hitting trying to wipe out everything, or either like aliens like I was just talking about earlier. Also, what's cool about this game, I believe, like when you get into the modern era, all those stars you see are basically, I guess, planets. So that's a bad place to show you, but like those, I guess, are basically planets. That's what I heard of. I've watched a person who played it. I could also link down their video if you want to see some actual like pre-alpha gameplay. It's not these guys. I'll try to find their YouTube channel if they do have one. If they do, I'll also post that in the channel. Not in the channel, in the description. What am I talking about? But whatever. So apparently, I guess you can also get to the modern age and just blast off a new rocket ship and basically go to new planets and explore the new life and all that, and have it, like basically have another civilization happen over there. Get more resources and everything to help you. And also, I heard, basically heard, not heard. Hold up, I kind of confused myself by talking, but all right, now I remember. But the game has these things where you get to actually lead your world into like a disaster. Say if you cut down too much trees, it'll lower down like the oxygen, and then your people won't be able to breathe and stuff like that. So it's actually like pretty cool how it's based off of all this certain stuff. And he also it also has different what was it called, seasons in the game, like winter, like autumn, basically like that, summer, spring. So you basically have to try to survive through like the winter, the cold harsh winter, which you need to keep your people warm, probably by trying to figure out, like, I guess try build a crafting hut or something, try to get them clothing or something, or unlock hide clothing to keep them warm and stuff. And also, right here by this title, it seems like it also shows that the AI could also make its own decisions, so you don't always have to keep controlling them, no matter what. Like you see someone just standing there doing nothing, but then you have to like take them, go across the world, wherever, do something that you want. But in this, I guess they could actually just go hunt wherever you assign their job to do. Like if you guys check out the gameplay link I put in the description, I watched it a bit, and thing is that apparently you can sign up to different jobs, like was it crafting, hunting, mining, and all this other certain stuff, and they just go around the world mining, chopping down trees and stuff. And also right here, intricate research system, the key to your advancement. So this basically, well, I don't know what the heck, I accidentally highlighted the picture, but whatever. So right here shows you that you also get to like research new technology to help advance your civilization to the full potential it has. So you could actually go around, instead of like bashing like animals over the head with a damn club, you could just go up and just pop them in the face or something, with like a, say if they have like this certain age of black powder or whatever, where they had like the flintlock pistols, or like the very new, or like the very first like rifle or something, just go around just shooting stuff. But oh well. And also, let's check out the trailer, see how good this is. Alright, it seems like it's on YouTube. They may actually have a YouTube channel.
This is a mass of rock and air, molded together in the infinite fabric of space.
Here, before I continue this, I'm going to mute my mic, so if you heard a loud pop, that's me muting my mic, and I'll talk to you guys after the video's over with, alright? Peace.
Intertwined to create the perfect environment for sustaining life. I am a living planet. I was cold and alone for such a long time, until one day life burned into existence. They began so small, so fragile, so very young. But with time, they grew stronger, and civilizations rose from the dust. From stone to metal, their technologies advanced. Soon they learned to swim, and eventually they learned how to fly. For a time, I thought we would be friends, but that was not to be. They drained my resources for centuries, until I had nothing left to give. They endured my disasters and cured whatever diseases I could unleash. But one day, they turned their gaze to the stars, searching for others like me. What they did not know was that they were not alone.
The Universim.
Well, that seemed like it got pretty intense at the end, if you ask me, but so far, let's revise over the video. Here, I'm going to swap over to basically YouTube, since it won't let me actually mess around with, like, you know, like the video bar to see how long it is or anything like that. So let me click over to YouTube. Oh, wow, it's 8 minutes. Oh, it's probably the developer talking about this. Yeah, this is them talking about the whole game, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get into that because we already used a lot of the time. So let's revise over this trailer, and that should be it for now. And yeah, let's get right into it. So this presents like the whole planet. Oh well, it's pretty nice though. Just look at that. It just goes from there.
Planet.
Here, let me just mute that. It just like folds into like showing the daylight and all that. It's pretty nice. Thing is that when I first saw this giraffe, I was like, what the hell is this thing made out of paper and all that? But when you get a bit closer, it seems pretty cool, but it's a bit weird how you can see through their necks at some parts. Seems like we got some birds and all this. Just normal, like, nature and all that. Normal, natural nature life that we see around in our known world, seems like. And also, it's very different than ours. We have, like, you know, just continents and a shit ton of water. This planet seems like most of it's, like, this planet is just all land and, like, some water. And let's see here, we got some more land. We got some, let's see here, look like bulls or something. Wait, no. It's look kind of like horses, I'm not for sure. Try to look in a bit closer. Seems like the trees also die off too, or also can be caused by fire from an alien crash. Maybe if they have this system where the lightning could hit a tree and start like a wildfire, and you have to like try to watch out for that. So right here shows like the caveman age, like I was trying to tell you guys, where as our favorite characters from the Flintstones live, of course. You know, like who wouldn't live there? If you live in the Flintstones, I would live with them, but whatever. So the thing is that they don't have, like, you know, the purple dinosaur and all that going, ah. Well, that was a bit pathetic, but whatever. Just go around just messing around, helping out the family and stuff like that, but they don't have that. They have, like, you know, dogs that they tame. They go help hunt and just take down mammoths. Oh yeah, there is mammoths in this game, to let you know. It's like, in the caveman era, there's, like, mammoths, and you can go around and hunt them down and stuff. So right here shows, like, how quickly you get expand out with just, like, a few people. And let's skip up ahead a bit more. Right here it shows the modern age. I know there's a medieval age for sure, but I haven't seen any gameplay of that yet. Let me know if you guys actually find that and leave the link down in the description so I can go check that out, because I'm very fascinated with this game, because I may actually pay the $40 just to get the alpha, just to get to be able to play the alpha, and if I do get it, I'll show you guys some gameplay once in a while, probably from it. And let's keep going. Seems like they still have the caveman. I don't know why they still have that. But they got like the whole modern city right here with roads and all that. Got the airplane, everything that we know today. This is probably basically the ocean right here. And let's keep moving up. Got more airplanes. Hold up. I knew there was a tornado somewhere. If I could. Seems like we also get a sky view to look down in the city, you know, to see what your people are doing. Huh, that's a bit weird, actually. You don't see any of your people walking around. Seems like they all turn into cars and just, like, drive around or some shit. Is that, like, confirm for new Transformers or something? People just transform into cars. Seems like we also got some oil rigs to harvest some like oil to keep all of our, to keep making gases and electricity and stuff like that. Like, say if you don't want to like use this for electricity, but I know you may actually have to use this to actually use certain technologies and all that may actually help out your civilization grow. But you also have wood and turbines for electricity. Seems like we also got some satellites. Maybe you could use those to go up and basically give them television and whatever. Like how we have a giant satellite right here. Maybe use to try to communicate throughout space. Try to find a signal from like aliens, or try to give them a signal to show that we're there or something. Right here is pretty crazy though. This is one of the natural disasters, which is like the known one, which is basically the tornado. And you guys already know that, but whatever. So it shows it looks like it's destroying. Oh no, not the Flintstones. Flintstones are getting mauled by this, if you guys can see right there. And then we got a cow just flinging around. That's intense. Look at that. That's actually a pretty nice little artwork for the cow. Doesn't look that bad. Looks pretty neat, actually. Pretty cute. And then right here is pretty crazy. So we definitely are getting space travel. But thing is that maybe if you travel too far or to a certain planet, you may piss off some aliens which are going to come by and just like fuck you in the ass and blow up your planet, like how it showed at the end. It just keeps blasting off. That actually would be pretty cool to see right now in like game form. I wish I had this right now. I wish it was out. Seems like we got a little farmstead. Yeah, it seems like these are the oceans, these giant like type lakes. Here's like the first alien sighting, it seems like. The trees are all lit up on fire from the crash. Coal from the trees. Now here's what's crazy. These guys must seriously piss off some aliens. Like, really. These aliens are coming in to kick their ass as you know it. Unless it's like, oh no, we're so peaceful. And then backstab them, later on. But whatever. Seems like like half the cities are getting destroyed. This one's like crazy on fire. This one over here is like, seems alright except for this part. Like downtown, wherever Los Angeles got blown up. Seems like, oh wow, seems like they have warp drives and all that. I wonder if you could steal the alien technology. Like if you find there's things and just like sneak in and take their alien technology and you get to use that for your advantage or something. That'd be pretty crazy. But I highly doubt that's gonna happen. Maybe they do have an alien era if you last long enough. This is what's crazy though. This, I'm not for sure. It looks like a giant mech just pounding into the earth, destroying it. So these aliens right here may actually be the, or maybe they're probably known as like destroyer of all worlds since how crazy they are, but these guys may actually be, the most people you may need to worry about when you get to the modern era when you're exploring other planets. Like through the caveman and all that, you could actually run to aliens, but not crazy like this. Unless it somehow you just got unlucky and that goddamn alien just came and just started pounding on your earth, like screw you all, whatever. Can't have a more better planet than I do. And that's basically it for the trailer. So basically this is all I have to show you guys of Universim and all the description for the, oh yeah, they do have a YouTube channel right here. I'm going to subscribe to them so I don't like forget it, but basically the YouTube channel is right there if you guys can see it, but if you don't feel like typing it, the link's down below as always. And so if you guys actually want to play the game, the links are down below for all that stuff, including it's going to be on Steam. So if you guys can't buy it now off the website or anything and not allowed, you could always wait for it to come out on Steam. I'm not for sure if it's going to be released for any other gaming platform sites, that sell games and stuff like that. Not for sure if it's going to be coming out for console or anything. So it would be pretty nice if it did come out for console. It doesn't seem that hard to work around with for a controller to move your people around, have them breed and stuff, but oh well. So this is basically the new God game that's coming out. I'm pretty fascinated for it. Can't wait to get it and play it, and also show you guys some gameplay. And yeah. So leave a like if you guys want to see more of my series and all that, like the shows that you guys actually like this content, not be like, oh, just click on it, click off because it's probably just me or some stupid shit. But oh well. Also subscribe if you want to see more content. And yeah, that's all I have. And peace out, guys. Oh yeah, by the way, before I leave you guys off, um, there may be a bit of a hole on the Overwatch stuff. I'm actually been playing StarCraft now, so I may have some StarCraft videos coming out and more Spore videos. So look out for that. Thing is that I'm not sure I'm gonna continue that last Spore episode. I'm gonna start a new series, so it won't be all weird and stuff. So yeah, that's what I have upcoming. But that Overwatch videos will be coming out, not like all crazy how it was, like once per day or something like that. I don't know. I was like posting pretty frequently with that. But oh well. So yeah, see you guys later. Peace.